Yo, what's up? It's your boy Money Moons, aka Dinero Luna. And when I'm not watching the block out, I'm watching the Lit Outlet podcast, man. Tune in. Let's go.
What's poppin'? It's your boy Moses, aka Nomo, chilling right here in the Lit Outlet podcast. I got a very special guest in the building. I got Mr.
Money Moons, aka Dinero Luna in the building.
Dinero Luna. I like that. That's dope. Welcome to the podcast, bro. Thank you for coming.
Yeah. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for having me, man.
Welcome to Southgate, the first and last time you're probably ever going to be in Southgate, because the only reason why people come here is to come to the podcast, bro.
Facts.
Have you ever been to Southgate before?
I think I might have been to Southgate, but I don't remember, dog.
Okay.
I don't know I'm not sure if it was here or not, but it's my first time here, dog.
Oh, welcome, dog. The city of Southgate welcomes you. As far as let's talk about hip hop a little bit in Southgate. Like, we're known for like Cypress Hill. Cypress Hill, Mellow Mayonnaise.
Oh, Mellow, yeah. I seen a document or like a YouTube thing that Mellow grew up out here.
Yeah. So not too far from here. But the thing is, that was like in 89, 88, 90. I'm from 1990, you know? So like, for us, it's like that was a long time ago, dog.
There's no other rappers from Southgate right now?
I don't think so, dog.
Really? I'm sure there's some local cats.
Well, yeah. But I'm saying like on a global level like that.
Oh, like popping, like mainstream shit?
Yeah.
Shit. I don't know, man.
Okay.
All the Southgate rappers need to tap in with the homie, the Lit Outlet right here.
Yeah, tap in. But let's talk about more about you. So where'd you grow up?
Corona, California, my boy. Born and raised.
Corona, the 91.
Yes, sir. On the 91 freeway, man.
That's what's up. How was that?
It was cool, dog. It's cool. It's cool growing up there. Good little town, grow up. It's an excellent place to raise a family there.
Okay.
It's real nice. It's cool.
Corona. What are the neighboring cities in Corona?
What's that?
Those are the neighboring cities. Like, what cities are close by?
Corona, Riverside. Riverside's right next door. And then you go north, you got Norco. And then you go south and you got Lake Elsinore.
Okay. And
then it's like the borderline city for IEOC. So
it's a little bit more south.
The last city you hit is I think Anaheim.
Oh.
And then it goes into IE, which is Corona, and then you go Riverside.
Okay.
Just keep going on. The Dino, Colton, all them.
But you lived your whole life in Corona.
Born and raised, bro.
School and everything.
Yes, sir.
Where are your parents from?
Corona.
Oh shit! So you're like
man, I'm telling you, I'm like born and raised. My family been like 100 years in Corona, dog.
Damn. So you're like 6th, 7th generation or what?
Yeah, probably, bro. My grandma's from Corona.
Damn, dog.
Yeah, dog. Straight up, my whole family.
But Corona wasn't like super populated, right? It used to be like more farm and shit.
Yeah, it was like a lot of farms, like fruit trees and all that shit, dog.
Okay.
Can I cuss on here?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, so like
fuck
fruit
yeah, you can cuss, dog.
Yeah, like fruit trees, man. Like it's like the city people got away that they didn't want to live in LA, like all that congested shit.
Yeah, I remember
like when the prices in OC started hiking up. People go to Corona.
I remember like growing up here, like if you would get in trouble or suspended a lot, or like say your parents were scared of you joining a gang, you would get shipped out that way.
The IE?
Yeah. Do you have a lot of fools that you grew up with in school that were from LA that went out there?
Not really, bro. Everyone was from the Corona.
Oh shit, the Crown. I get sick. Never heard that before, dog.
Yeah, man.
We were talking a little bit off camera that you guys record the Blockout podcast because you're also on the Blockout podcast, right?
I'm a co-host for the Blockout podcast. Shout out to the Blockout.
Yeah,
the big homie ODM, the host, and then we got the co-host Crystal, aka Creamy Mommy, and then Creamy Mommy, and then our boy Danny, aka the Tortanator, my boy holding it down on the boards, and then shout out to Bubba. Bubba lets us shoot the pod there, he hosts us and all that.
That's what I want to talk about. You mentioned Bubba's Tacos, right?
Yes.
That you guys shoot there, and it's also like sponsored or co-owned or
yeah, it's like sponsored by Big Baller.
Okay, so how do you guys know the Big Baller, dog? How do you guys know him? Like, how do you guys?
Well, shit, Bubba knows LeVar somehow, dude. He told me the story one time, but I don't really remember it. Like, he crossed paths, and he's Bubba. Bubba is LeVar's like personal, like cook guy. Like whenever they have parties, he's like the taco man,
Okay.
He's like the guy everybody call, and then yeah, they just linked up somehow, and he like got the sponsorship, got to use the branding and shit, dog.
Cause I'm a big fucking Big Baller brand. I've been a fan since like Lonzo was in high school and shit like that. So like you showed me those pictures, that was fucking dope, dog.
Yeah. Fucking, I met Mello a couple times right there, dog.
That's crazy.
What, like 1 time, 2 times, I think. Yeah.
That's dope. Yeah, me and my son are huge fans.
Tall ass motherfucker.
Big ass move, huh?
Yeah, that shit's dope. If you ever fucking got time, go check out Bubba's Tacos, dog. Like the whole setup's dope. He got like a Kobe tribute. He got the Big Baller, and everyone signed the wall, bro. He got all the signatures from all the Ball brothers, even LeVar, dog.
Okay.
So they all got their pictures up there, and each one's signed by them.
That's dope. Now,
shit's hard.
Let's talk a little bit about your music now. When did your love for music start? Was it always rap and hip hop?
Always been hip hop, bro. I love all kinds of music. I'm just a fan of music in general. like about, fifth grade, I started playing instruments.
Okay.
I played the clarinet, the saxophone, like the horns. The woodwind instruments, trumpet. Just had a love for music, dog. I wanted to play instruments. Always wanted to play the drum set, but my parents never got me one, dog. Probably because I'd be banging that shit all night.
Bro, my son last year, he got the French horn, and this year he got the trumpet, dog.
Yeah.
Annoying as fuck, dog. Let me tell you. I love that motherfucker, but that shit loud as hell, dog.
Yeah, I remember I even took like classes and shit, dog. Like,
oh, for real?
To like excel. So like, and I fucking like, I hated going to this band because everyone's like sucked, bro. Not sucked, but they weren't advanced as me, dog. Because my parents got me these private lessons and shit.
Yeah.
So I was getting private, private tutor sessions from like the instructor guy, and
right.
I learned how to read music and all that, dog. Like before any of these fools like even could freaking blow a fucking note, dog. So like I was already out there like, passing everybody up. I remember like I hated like going to this class, so I'd always skip because they were like so far behind, And then like I got in trouble one time for ditching at like fifth grade, bro. Damn. Like not going to band.
Was it like regular band or marching band?
It was regular band.
Okay. Did you transfer over to marching?
No, I never went to marching. I stopped playing instruments once I hit high school, dog.
Why?
I just didn't want to do it. I started rapping.
Oh, okay. So in high school is when you started rapping.
Yeah.
What are some of the rappers you were into that got you into rapping?
Tupac.
Okay.
Heavily with Tupac, bro. All 90s, bro. Tupac, Dre, Snoop, Cube, like straight West Coast, dog.
I remember like some of my earliest memories with hip hop and rap is like my dad getting mad for me putting it on the radio. We're in the car to put it on Power 106 and listening to like I remember like Laylo, Snoop Dogg Laylo came out with Master P album. I still love that song to this day. But were your parents accepting of your love for hip hop, or they were like they weren't into it?
My mom was cool with it. My dad like was like listening to country and shit. Kind of weird.
Like English?
Yeah, like country music, like weird as shit. Like he listened to K Frog and shit.
Okay.
And like my mom was like always in the like oldies and like Earth, Wind and Fire, like that funk and shit, bro. Like Georgia Clinton in the parliaments, like all that shit, bro. Atomic Dog, like. So like I feel like I gravitated more towards that side, And like all my uncles always bumping like Art LeBeau and shit, like oldies. So I feel like that's where a lot of my influence from music comes from.
Do you feel like or when you were young, did you always want to become like a musician or a rapper?
I feel like I always want to do something with music, because I just had such a passion for music, dog. And I started rapping when I was like 14, like spitting freestyles and shit for the homies, like just fucking around, And like I would always tell people like, oh, I'm gonna be famous, like that kind of shit when I was like 12, bro. I remember I would sign autographs like in school on pieces of paper and give them to girls, dog. Like, oh, I'm gonna be famous. I wonder if they still have it.
Did
dog.
it work? Did it work?
Shit, I guess. Shit.
No, like the girls, like, oh hell yeah, like was it? Did you were as the kids say, were you rizzing them up?
Yeah, I guess like spitting my game, like, oh, I'm gonna be famous. You better keep my paper. And like I remember the girls would like fold it and like put it in the front of the binders, like back in the day.
That plastic sleeve in the front.
Yeah, the plastic sleeve in the front. Like, oh yeah, like. I remember like a couple years later, like when I was in high school, there were like girls from junior high, like, oh, I still got your signature.
Damn.
But I was just signing my name, like Anthony,
Yeah.
I wasn't signing Money Moons yet.
When did you start with the name Money Moons?
So when I first started rapping, dog, I would go by Moons, Moons. My last name's Mooney.
Oh.
So I just basically, like, my nickname was Moons. Everyone called me Moons.
Okay.
So that's how I got my name, just because of my nickname. And then I always spelled it Moon with a $S. And like one time I was like, when I would start doing shows, people would call me, oh, what's up? It's Moon Money. Like I was like, nah, man, it's Moons. The $sign is just a S. So I was like, one of my homies was like, oh, you should switch it to Money Moons. I'm like, oh, that shit sounds sick. And then like Money Moons, and like it just kind of like took off from there.
So it's like since high school you've been called that?
Moons, yeah.
Okay.
I didn't start calling Money Moons till I was like out of high school.
When did you decide to take music seriously?
Probably in 2010. No, not 2010. 2016.
And how old were you?
Huh? At the time, yeah. I was 26.
Okay. And what was it in that moment in your life that made you want to do it seriously? Because you've always wanted to do it, right?
Yeah. So I was just fucking around, bro. Like I made demos and like freestyling on camera and all that shit, dog. And then like I remember one time I like, man, I'm gonna fucking try this shit for real. So I remember at the time I went on uh, Craigslist. I typed in recording studio, dog. And this fool named Phony Franchise Joe. Shout out to homie Joe. It's like the first motherfucker that started fucking with me. Phony Franchise. I hit him up on Craigslist. He had a fucking studio thing in his room.
Okay.
And fucking
like in his house.
In his it was in his house. In his room, he had like a mic set up with like the fucking cardboard.
Okay.
And I took him a beat that I got off like YouTube or some shit, and we recorded it, like legit, like my first legit mix. And then he's like, "Hey man, that shit sounds pretty good." And this is my first time recording, like legit, like that. Mm-hmm. And he's like, "Fuck, you sound pretty good. You're pretty dope." I was like, "Oh hell yeah, dog!" And then we mixed it and put it out. And I was walking out his bedroom, and his dad was chilling on the couch. He's like, "Hey man, I'm gonna tell you something right now. I heard a lot of motherfuckers walk through this house, and they all suck." He's all, "You're good. Keep going." Hell and I was like, "Oh, that was just like inspired me from right there, bro." That's dope. I remember I recorded my first like EP with like I guess like a demo. I called it Sex Cushion Hip Hop.
Sex Cushion Hip Hop.
Sex Cushion Hip Hop.
Why, dog?
It was like sex, drugs, and rock and roll. I called it Sex Cushion Hip Hop.
Fuck, dog.
Sick ass name, huh?
Sick ass name.
I should make a shirt, fool.
Sex Cushion. I like that. Because they make fucking sex cushions now, dog. Those like seat loves, what are they called? The fucking different positions and like looks like a fucking banana or some shit.
Oh shit, what the fuck?
You never seen it?
Nah.
This guy knows what I'm talking about. Nah, shut up.
Fucking horny ass Mark.
Shout out to homie Mark over here. So did you continue to record with the homie? The Phony?
No, so
what's his name? Phony what?
Yeah, the Phony Franchise. The
Phony
homie Joe.
Franchise, dog. Joe.
I used to call him Phony Joe.
Hell yeah.
So I basically just did a little demo with them, and that fool moved to Hawaii. He like went off grid or whatever.
Off the grid?
Yeah, like off grid. Yeah. Like where they live off like no electricity and shit.
Right.
He got like this big ass fucking acres of land in Hawaii.
Sick.
Oh, damn, fool. Hey, shout out to Joe, fool. I hope there was a fire over there recently.
Yeah.
Hope you're doing good, homie. Oh fuck, I gotta call that fool.
Hell yeah, you gotta check in with that fool.
Yeah, but yeah, he like went off grid, so I started going to this other fool, Scotty Pimpin' out in Colton. Shout out to the homie Scotty. Okay. You know, he like, I guess I could say with him, like I started making my bigger records. So like I did a song with King Little G, Scotty made it. And I also did a song called Summertime with ODM, and he also made that beat too.
Was that the first song you ever did with ODM?
That was the first song I did with ODM in 2016, bro.
And at that point, did you know him already?
No, I didn't know him.
So how'd you get in contact with him?
So actually that song was in 2017. So when I dropped that CD, the Sex Cushion Hip Hop, actually it was called Smoke Clouds. My second one, I recorded like a legit one with Scotty.
Okay.
Like with King Little G and like some other beats. But I went down to the radio station. My homie Mondo took me down the radio station to meet ODM.
He knew him already.
Yeah, he was a promoter, so he was like trying to get ODM to come out and do like a show and all that.
Okay.
So I went down to the radio station with Mondo, and I gave ODM and Evelyn my, like my press kit type shit, like CDs, shirts, stickers, all that, And then that's how we met right there, bro. And like a year later, I shot him a beat, and the rest was history, dog.
Damn. This is 2017, so
yes, sir.
How'd you send him the beat? Emailed to him? You texted it to him? Or like?
I actually hit him up in the DM. I was like, "Yo, what's up, oh?" Like
on Instagram?
Yeah, I'm like, "I got a beat for you. Like, you want to check it out?" He's like, "Oh, email it to me."
So he just replied like,
"Yeah, like
it's like nothing."
And I was a humble ass fool, dog.
Damn.
Like,
he seems like
for
it,
being like the motherfucker a legend, dog, but he still keeps it humble,
That's dope.
That's my dog right there.
That's dope to see. So that's how like the relationship started.
Yeah, that's how it started right there, dog.
Damn, dog. And then you also had like King Little G. How'd you get the King Little G feature?
Same thing, bro. I just hit him up on Instagram.
Damn.
Yo, what's up, fool? I got a bag for you. Rap on my shit. Straight up. He's like, I pulled to the studio.
So you got to record with him?
Yeah. I went to the studio and everything. He fucking called me out to Hollywood.
Damn.
I hit him up.
How was that experience?
It was dope, bro. I was still kind of green in the game. I was fresh. So he was like, give me some pointers, gave me some tips, all that shit. I bumped him my demo too, and he's like, yo, shit, fire. Moon's like, keep doing your thing, man. He's like, he gave me a lot of pointers, advice, like, just keep going, like, motivational shit,
Okay. And then, like, since you had just started, that kind of felt good. It felt good to get some pointers.
Hell yeah, bro. I was like one of the few motherfuckers with a verse from that fool.
That's crazy, dog.
Like, even now, that fool be taxing motherfuckers a grip. Like,
yeah.
People still really don't get no features from him unless you fucking forking out bread, fool.
That's true, dog.
Straight up.
Damn. Do you feel like he's the best, or like Mexican or LA rapper right now?
I feel like he's doing his thing.
Okay.
You know, he's dope.
Who do you think the best
That's
is
the
right
homie.
now? Who's the? You know, there's always these conversations on all the fucking food pages and stuff. Like, who's the king of LA? Best LA rapper right now?
LA rapper? Fuck, I don't even know, dog.
Okay, don't answer if you don't want to.
I don't want to say nothing. I got a lot of homies out there. You feel me?
Yeah, good answer. Political answer. I like it. So then you got those 2 huge features. Maybe for some people that are starting off with rapping and shit like that, is getting features like that from bigger names. Do you feel like you got an initial push as far as gaining more fans, or like it wasn't worth it? You know?
Definitely, bro.
Okay.
Definitely, dog. I feel like doing features, you know, you tap into other people's fan bases and networks, and you get those streams and that revenue that comes to you, and you also can gain fans. Like, you know, I gained a lot of fans from that shit and a lot of streams, bro, from doing that song with G and O. Like, it's definitely an investment, dog, and you got to invest in yourself.
Definitely.
You know?
Yeah.
It shit definitely does help, bro. Especially, like, people with bigger fan bases, you can tap into that shit for sure. And if your music's dope and it's, like, similar to them, they're going to fuck with you. They're fans, you know? So it's definitely, yeah.
Which one gave you the most, the most good feedback? Which song do people like the most?
Lighter Shade of Brown songs, bro.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. King Lil G1, I got a lot of love too, dog.
Yeah.
That's probably like my highest stream song.
Well, you've always been like a solo artist, right?
Yes.
Okay, and then you were just doing songs, tapes by yourself. And then how did the Lighter Shade of Brown thing come about?
Shit, bro. So in 2017, I did that song with O, Summertime. And, you know, we did the record, and he's like, hey, man, you should come do some shows with me to promote it. So I did a couple shows with them. I did one in San Diego. And then, like, my first big-ass show I did with them was at the Citizens Bank Arena in Ontario.
Okay.
Fucking sold out, bro. It was like at least 20,000 people.
What year was this?
Nervous as fuck. 2017.
And then at this point, you were already performing and stuff like that?
I was performing little shows, bro. Like, I opened up for Too Short, Corrupt, like, you know, West Coast artists and shit.
Okay.
And I was performing, but, like, not on that kind of level, bro. Like, you know, arenas, you know?
You were performing for people that were there to see other people.
There were other people, but I had to sell my tickets, you know? Like, you know, you got to pay your dues.
Right.
I had to sell tickets, but I had a good little following, bro. Like, I could easily sell at least 100 tickets, you know, 100 tickets.
That's a lot.
You know? I had the homies that were down there that were supporting, bro. Like, shout out to my day ones, you know?
Hell yeah.
I still remember y'all, man. Shit.
Shout out to y'all, dog. I had an event maybe 2 or 3 months ago. So July 27th, and like we sold like a total of like 150 tickets, but it was like 6 different artists plus me, and I don't know, dog. 150 to me seems like a lot. Like, damn, we got 150 ticket sales.
That's a lot, fool.
Yeah, you know, but between 6 people, but you were doing it just by yourself.
Yeah.
Damn.
Shit, but I also had like the whole team roll me, you know, and the homies were rocking with me, slanging tickets, you know.
That's dope, dog.
And like I remember, like, you know how they give you like your little cut, like, oh, you get it for 15, some for 25.
Yeah.
I would just sell them for like, hey, all right, here, I'll give to the homies for 20 so they can make money.
Yeah.
You know? And then like sometimes a show would sell out. Like a Too Short show. I remember I performed at the Grove of Anaheim. That shit sold out. And I was marking the tickets up for more. Because people were trying to get it. So I was posting them on, you know, Craigslist and selling them. Like hustling, dog.
Damn, smart,
like I was always hungry, bro. Like I still am.
Smart as fuck. So how did that show go with the 20,000 people?
Oh, bro, that shit was crazy.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dog. My first arena, I remember I was so nervous, dog. So like we were backstage and ODM was like, yo, Moons, we can go on in like an hour. I was like, fuck, all right. You know DJ Battlecat? So that fool was DJing, dog. And I was up there chilling with that. I had a Snoop Dogg shirt on. I was like, oh, fuck, you DJ Battlecat. So that fool was like, I was like, you want to smoke a blunt? Because I'm like, oh, we got time. Oh, say we're going on in an hour. He's like, light that shit up. And I got pictures and everything. We were smoking with Battlecat. I was like, damn, that shit's fucking dope. And so after me and that fool finished the blunt, I was like, yo, fool, hey, we got to go on right now. I was like, damn, I'm high as fuck. And then like the homie Big Rob, rest in peace, man. He was right there. He's like, what's up, man? You ready? Like hyping me up. And I'm like, dude, I'm fucking high. Fuck, I'm nervous. Like, it was my first big show, dog. But like everything went smooth, dude. Like I went out there, like once you get out there, like the butterflies go away, you know?
Did you you came out to just that one song? Or you
just that one song.
Damn, dog. That's still crazy though.
Yeah. Just that one song, a new single, dog, Summertime.
Can you see the people when you're on stage?
You can see the people in the front.
Okay.
But the lights are so bright hitting you, dog, like you can't really see too far out.
How was that feeling like getting off the stage after that?
Like I'm feeling it right now. Like I got an adrenaline rush just thinking about that shit. You know, it's just like a feeling, dude. I can't even explain, dog. Like when you work so hard to accomplish something and you finally get there, bro, like you feel nothing but like a euphoric vibe, like, you know?
Yeah.
Like happy, dogs.
Because when it comes down to like music and like hip hop and stuff, like a lot of us are part of the culture, right? But to be in front of like that many people and to rock your song, like that's something that like less than 1% of people in the world and time in general, like ever gets to experience that, you know?
Yeah. You know, I feel like super blessed, bro. Like straight up, dog. Because when I first started rapping, I didn't think I was going to make it this far, dog. And like to see where I'm at, to see from where I started, it's like, damn, like I really come a long way and like, you know, pay my dues, dog. I fucking literally came from slinging out the trunk full of like CDs and shirts and shit, you know?
Yeah.
Like hustling my burned CDs.
No, you were burning your own house and shit?
Yeah,
Like
burn on my freaking laptop, go buy the 100 pack is from Staples. Like when people would buy CDs, buy the 100 pack from Staples, I sold them for $5, fool. I remember writing Money Moon, Smoke Clouds, like, and putting them in the sleeves, the white sleeves, fucking slanging them.
If you were to describe like as far as like your type of music, as far as lyrical wise, or what kind of content do you rap about?
Like West Coast hip hop, dog. That's my influence, bro. But I'm pretty versatile, dog. I can rap about anything. Like if you give me a subject, I could write you a verse about that, or you know, pretty much any. I'm very versatile, dog. I can rap over anything.
Okay.
But like, you know, I like smoking weed. I talk about that, you know.
Okay. Now, I mean,
you know, I could switch it up, bro. Like I'm saying, like, you know, when I do lighter shit, the brown shit has to be more clean. So I can hit you with that. Or you want some West Coast shit, like I can hit you with some West Coast shit. You want some weed smoking music, I can hit you with that. Like I can do anything. I can cater to every genre.
You get off stage from performing with ODM in 2017. What happens next after that?
After that, bro, I mean, after that show, dog, he's like, I dropped him off at his pad, and he's like, yo, you know, I've been thinking. He's like, I want you to go on tour with me, like as a group, Lighter Shade of Brown. And he's all, but he's all, you know all the hits, and I'm like, yeah, like Sunday Afternoon, Homies, Latin Active, all that. And I was like, yeah, man. He's like, all right, man. He's all, think about it, like, let me know, sleep on it. I was already gonna give him my answer right there, bro. Like, fuck yeah, I'm down, homie. Like, put me on. But, you know, I slept on it, whatever. I texted him the next morning all early. All right, I'm down, fool.
Before he changes his mind.
I thought about it, fool. I'm down.
You get in the house, like, I'm down.
Yeah.
Fucking, but you knew the songs as far as, how did he know that you knew the songs? Just because he, like.
Man, I was a fan of Lighter Shade of Brown, bro.
But how did he know? How did he know? Like,
I told him. I was like, yo, I'm a Lighter Shade of Brown fan, bro. Like, my uncles used to bump his shit, dog. Like, I was still a baby when it came out, but when I got older to listen to music, like, I was like, you know, I learned the music and I know the music, especially from Art LeBeau, because my uncles, when we were barbecuing, always bump Art LeBeau. They're playing Homies. Or not Homies, they're playing Sunday Afternoon.
Okay.
You know? But everyone, and my whole family was bumping Lighter Shade, dude. I remember even my cousins, bro, like my older cousins, when they were younger, they had like autographs from them because they would go to like their junior highs and high schools. So like they were like, oh, I got this cassette. They signed it and gave it to me, and like they'd whip it out of their fucking storage containers or whatever and show me. I'd be like, what a fucking trip. And I'd take a picture and send it to O. Like, yo, dude, look, my cousin has your cassette. You said you went to his high school back in the day.
Sick.
Damn, I wish they still had cassettes, fool. That'd be dope, huh?
Physical things.
I fucking missed that era, bro. The records, and I never got to live through it. The vinyl is just like fucking sick, dog. We should bring that shit back, fool.
But I lived through like the CD era. The CD era was pretty dope too.
Yeah. And then they started coming out with the iPods, and I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah, that was weird.
I remember I had an MP3. I never had a Walkman or anything.
I had a Walkman, not an MP3.
Yeah.
The MP3 holds a shitload. It's like a CD player, but it holds a shitload, no?
Yeah, it had like, you plug it in your computer, and they could do up to like 300 songs or whatever. I remember that shit. When they came with the iPods, you called like 5,000 songs and shit.
Yeah, once I got the iPod, it was over, dog.
Fuck yeah, dog.
Remember when you could like engrave your name in the back of it?
Yeah.
Customize it?
Hell yeah, you could fucking order that shit through Apple. What'd you put on yours, fool?
That's hard. I put Stud Muffin 44.
Stud Muffin?
That was my MySpace name, dog. That was my MySpace name, dog. Stud Muffin 44.
I think mine was Big Moon's 44 too.
Sick. 44, hell yeah.
I think that was the number 34 for I don't remember.
So he asked you, you slept on it, you text him back, and now you're on. And what year is this? Is this still 2017?
Yeah, this is 2017, bro. And so like I'm in rotation with Shiro, the singer.
Okay.
From Lighter Shade of Brown, the one singing Sunday Afternoon.
Okay.
So like he would rotate us. It would be O, the DJ, and then me and Shiro would rotate. So like every other show, I would go.
Okay.
And then
Where'd you guys go on tour? Like, how far? Where'd you guys go?
Everywhere, bro. Texas, New Mexico, Colorado, Oregon, Washington, everywhere, bro. Mostly like Midwest to West Coast.
What was you guys
I think the farthest we ever went was Chicago.
You guys went like on a bus and shit?
We fly.
Oh shit.
We fly everywhere.
High class.
Yeah. Shit. Man, well, fuck driving. I hate driving, bro. Like
I'm too big to be driving dog in the car.
Let me tell you a story, dog. One time we were on this tour with a show. It was like a big ass show. It was like Baby Bash, Kid Frost, MB Riders, Lighter Shade of Brown, Frankie J.
Damn, all the good shit.
Yeah, so basically it was this tour, dog. And fucking, we had to go from Colorado, I think, was it Colorado, New Mexico? So we flew into Colorado, dog. And they had 2 fucking vans, bro, for all of us. I'm a big motherfucker too, dog. Like, so we were fucking, it was the MB Riders, Lighter Shade of Brown, in one fucking car, bro. And we were so smashed in that bitch. Because Dose and Zach ain't some little fools either, fool. There's some big fools too.
Yeah.
So we were fucking smashing that motherfucker, dog. Mobbing to fucking Pueblo, I think. Was it the Pueblo? Yeah. Fuck. I hate that. And that's why I hate driving, dog.
Yeah.
It's cool, dog. It was cool when I first started, but like.
But you had like a bunch of stars.
I told like, let's fly, dog.
Yeah.
Now I get where he's coming from when he says like, oh, let's fly. Like it was. I don't mind driving, but flying's better.
But you had like a bunch of stars just all crammed together in a fucking van.
That shit was funny, dog.
That's kind of whack.
It's funny because we're like the biggest dudes in the littlest van, and we're like, what the hell?
What city shows the most love when you guys go on tour?
Shit, Phoenix, bro. Denver, Texas. Was it Dallas? Get a lot of love, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all dope. Everywhere we go, it's all love.
A lot of groupie love.
No comment.
Pass. Next question.
Maybe when I first started.
How do the people? Because you know, like Lighter Shade of Brown over here in LA, like definitely like legends to us, right? But it's probably a little bit different for you guys because they're closer. They're more hometown heroes for you guys than us, you know. How does it feel like, you know, when you joined it, and like what did your family say? The people that you know growing up, people listening to them, like what's kind of the reception you got from joining?
Shit, bro, it's like they're all fans, dog. So like they knew I was, you know, working with ODM when we did like Summertime, and then we did like another ceiling called No Ceilings, you know. So we were already working together, so they knew like we were doing songs and this and that, and then like he brought me on tour little by little when I was like fully in 2019, you know.
Okay.
Like touring like full time, and but yeah, they all were happy for me, dude. Like they're all Lighter Shade of Brown fans as well, so it was just a trip, dog. Especially like when I grow up listening to somebody and then you're on stage with them, you know.
Yeah.
And like, damn, I remember when one time this fool picked me up from my pad, and he's like. He's like, hey, what are you doing, fool? This is like right after we did Summertime. We're at the studio, maybe like a couple days later. He's like, oh, what's up? What are you doing, fool? Oh, I come pick you up. Let's go to Lamppost Pizza. It's like a bomb-ass spot in Corona, man. If you haven't been to Lamppost, go to Lamppost, dog. But he's like, oh, let's go to Lamppost. And I like, remember he picked me up. I was like, damn, motherfucking ODM just picked me from my fucking house and his fucking Lexus, and we're going to fucking Lamppost Pizza to go drink beers. I'm like, damn, this is a fucking trip, dog.
Yeah.
You know? So it's just like... It's like surreal, you know?
Yeah.
But like, it's cool now. Like, that's the homie.
Damn. That's just your regular life, huh?
Yeah.
That's crazy. You guys just dropped a music video today, a new song.
Yes, sir. Lighter Shade of Brown. New video, Sunsets, out now. YouTube music video just dropped, well, today, but by the time you see this, it's going to be out for like, what, a week?
A couple weeks, yeah.
Go bang that shit.
That's just a fire music video. Shout out to the guy who shot the drone footage, and then the director.
Shout out to Mark and Turtle.
Know what I'm saying?
It's out on all platforms, you know, Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, you know, Instagram, wherever the hell you listen to your music, go play that shit.
You guys definitely have to go check it out because there is a reference. Your boy ODM, you know, was he claiming to be like the guys who brought Riverside to the world? Because he did low key kind of like, was that a Jenny69 diss?
Everyone's gonna think it's a diss, fool.
Okay, what exactly did he say?
I say it's more of a statement.
Okay,
you know.
Yeah.
From what I know is like Jenny69 went on like a LA radio show claiming she put Riverside on the map or no one else is doing it, type shit. And you know, Lighter Shade of Brown's from Riverside, and they're like the first ones to do it out of Riverside. So I think she just needs to like learn her history, type shit, you know.
Damn, dog.
So he was just making a statement, you know.
Yeah.
Flexing a little bit.
Yeah. Anybody can get it.
Yeah, for real.
Riverside, but Well, yeah, I mean, I would consider ODM probably like the king of Riverside, right? Wouldn't you?
Yeah, he's the voice of the IE, dog.
Literally, too, right?
Yup.
Because people grew up listening to him on the radio.
Yeah, everyone grew up listening to that fool. I grew up listening to that fool on the radio, dog.
Yeah.
I think that fool came to my high school one time, maybe.
Yeah.
I remember seeing the 99.1 fucking, the tent and shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I used to set them up during lunch and do like rallies and all that shit.
Yeah.
I remember seeing them there.
That's crazy. But this single is like the first single off a album coming out, or what are you guys doing?
Yeah, so we just dropped this single, Sunsets, out now. Video's out now, and yeah, we're working on the album right now.
Okay.
So basically, I think we're gonna release a couple singles. You know, maybe 2 to 3 singles, shoot some videos. You know.
How was it? Was there like a lot of preparation, months and months of like preparing to drop this first single? And how does it feel to finally drop it?
Shit. Me and O recorded this single probably like 10 months. What is it? What is it? August,
September.
Maybe like 10 months ago we recorded this song, dog. And it's just finally surfacing, fool.
Damn.
But we've been performing this shit like on tour and shit. Like at all the shows we perform this, and we get nothing but positive feedback. You know, everyone always comes up and asks, "Oh, where can I get that song? I can't find it." But it's not out yet. And we're just performing it like as some exclusive thing for the show, like just trying to get a reaction, and it's all positive, dog. But what was the question?
I don't remember.
Yeah. So like, we're getting all positive reaction, man. So. You asked how long we've been doing it for?
No, how long did you guys prepare for this like drop, this rollout?
Oh, I would say, dude, honestly, bro, we just shot the video 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
So we just dropped this motherfucker, but everyone's been waiting for it because we've been teasing it little by little on Instagram that like we're in the studio mixing and getting stuff mastered and, you know, doing little IG stories and all that. So like people knew the album was coming and the single and all that, but it just finally came out. So.
But the song was written 10 months ago.
Yeah, it's crazy. We've been performing this song like all year this year, dog.
Damn. But man, I mean, I guess it makes sense, kind of like a pre-roll, right, to get everybody hyped up. But what's like the rhyming method behind that?
Yeah, I don't know, dog. We're just like, let's perform. We were just lagging, dog, on dropping it. We're like, then we're kind of hesitant about dropping music because we're touring and shit.
Okay.
But like, we need to drop new shit, dog. I told I'm like, we need to get back in the studio, bro, and you know, O started cooking up beats and all that, and we started writing and all that. Yeah, bro, he makes all the beats.
Damn.
Yeah, dude.
That's dope.
So he made that beat, and shout out to the homie Sav did it. He mixed and mastered it for us.
Mm-hmm. How involved are you in like the music video process? Like who picks the girls? Who says like, nah, she's not cute enough, that girl's cute enough?
The director does it.
So you guys give him like free range?
Yeah, it pretty much gets free range, bro. Like he'll book girls because he does like, that's what he does, you know? Mm-hmm. He shoots a lot of videos. He shot a lot of my videos too, but he basically has a connection for all the models and all that, dude. So.
And then who decided to be by the beach and the lowriders and everything?
Well, we basically have a concept. We basically go like off the song, you know. So the song's called Sunsets. We need to do that shit by the beach, you know. Mm-hmm. So that's how we like come up with the ideas. Basically, the words of the song pretty much describe the video. Okay. You know.
Yeah, that's dope. I'm glad you guys know. I'm not glad, but like I would have chose Huntington Beach too for the music
video. Hell yeah,
HB, dog. It's nice as fuck out there, dog.
That's like the only beach I know, dog. That's
really?
like the only one I go to.
Yeah, the ones out here.
When people say, let's go to the beach. All right, let's go to Huntington.
Yeah.
I've never been to any other beach, bro.
Well, that makes sense for you because you're kind of close. That's kind of close to you, right?
Yeah, but there's like other beaches over there. I just know Huntington because I like going to Main Street and, you know, going to the bars and shit.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I know. Me and my homies would always go to Huntington, dog. I never been to like Balboa or Laguna or none of that shit. Just straight to Huntington.
Right over here in LA, we have Dockwater Beach.
What about Venice?
Venice is more like up north, like free. Like here, if you go straight down west, down the street, like down Imperial, all the way down is Dockwater. One of the most ghetto beaches in the world, dog.
Really?
It's fucking nasty.
What, Venice?
No, that's Dockwater.
Oh, Dockwater. Oh,
Venice is still up. Venice, you gotta pass like Manhattan Beach or Mosa Beach, then you get to Venice. It's not that close.
Oh shit.
It's a little bit further. It's like the 10 freeways more that way. But anyways, we're over here fucking giving geography lessons and shit.
Damn. I went to Venice one time to get my med card.
What year was that?
2010.
When I was 18, dog, I got locked up, and I was talking to fools. You know, you're in jail, you're talking to fools, and fools are like, "Oh yeah, you could like legally smoke weed," and I'm like, "Where?" Venice Beach. So the day I got out, in 2008, I went straight to Venice Beach and got my med card for $100.
Yeah, I think that's where I went. I think I went to the Kush doctor or some shit.
Yeah,
he was like,
you had to go upstairs,
corner,
no,
bro.
You had to go upstairs, I think.
I don't remember it, but he was right there on the boardwalk, dog. Yeah. And he's like, "Oh, Like I remember they just like checked my lungs and my blood pressure and like, all right, here you go.
Fake ass
doctor. And then
doctor.
they like gave me like free grams from their dispensary right there. So like I walked across. I was like, oh, this is the tightest shit ever, bro. I just bought weed right here.
Yeah.
Smoke out. Fuck.
Yeah. You still smoke heavy?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I quit, dog.
Me and Mark be chiefing.
I'm a quitter, fool. Laughs. Ever since like weed became super legal and started getting taxed, do you notice the difference in the weed?
Nah, cause all my shit bomb.
Okay. I feel like that shit was starting getting me paranoid. Like it was too strong.
Man, I feel like I get like some bomb ass weed, dog. I've never gotten any shitty. I feel like I don't even smoke shitty weed no more.
Where do you get it from? What do you smoking?
The Plug.
Okay. So not the dispensaries.
No. Shout out to SNE 420.
Okay.
#1 delivery service in Orange County.
Sick.
They're always hooking me up, supplying me with the bombs. You know, we did a couple ads for them on the block out. You know.
Yeah.
So yeah, they legit. They got some bomb ass shit, dog.
Let's talk. I want to talk about. I'm a fucking podcast. Fucking you know, like I love podcasts. I at one point, like maybe for the last 4 or 5 years, I probably listened to more podcasts than I listened to music. You know, I just shifted over. How did you get started, or did you guys start the podcast together, or you got invited on afterwards?
The block out.
Yeah.
So ODM and Danny Boy, when ODM exited radio, you know, he wanted to do something, which was the Block Out podcast. So him and Danny Boy like started I think ODM had the idea, and then him and Danny would like, you know, rehearse. I don't even know, to be honest, bro. Like I don't want to say the wrong story, but
right.
I know like I would call him, oh, I'm working on the logo. Danny be over there helping him out. So Danny originally was the DJ for the Block Out podcast, so he would like do like music like in the background, like radio shit, dog. Like ODM was the host, you had the DJ. But I got brought in as a switcher. Like I would do the switches, like run the cameras and the board and all that shit, like the sound and all that. And yeah, that's how I started, dog. So like for the first season, I guess it was just ODM and Danny Boy and the guests, and I would do the switches.
Yeah.
So and then you know we upgraded to we got an office suite, and I got put on camera. Like I would do I feel like the first month, I was still doing the camera switching and running all that shit. And then like maybe like a month later, I got put on camera.
How is it recording in an office suite? Because I was thinking about getting like, you know, like eventually getting a suite or something like that.
It's cool, dog. Our suite was like had like a landlord and shit, so it was like a bunch of offices in one. But it was a cool ass spot, dog. But like you don't really have no freedom to like smoke in there and shit, you know. And like, all of our guests fucking smoke weed, dog. So I remember everyone that would always come through the suite be like, oh, cool, if I smoke? Oh, you can't smoke in here, dog.
Yeah.
Like, how you gonna tell them, like, what if Be Real or Snoop Dogg comes through and you're like, hey, you can't smoke, fool? You know?
He'll be like, fuck you.
Yeah,
Snoop Dogg smokes. Snoop Dogg smoked in the White House.
For real.
You know? In the restaurant.
Goals, homie. Be smoking with the prez.
You know what I'm saying? What's the craziest, like, guest you guys ever had on the block out that you've been there?
Trying to think, dog. Just so many, fool. It's been like a whole year already. I wasn't there, dog, but one of the craziest ones was probably Jeff Garcia.
Yeah.
The comedian.
Why?
Just like the way the whole interview went, dog. Like, I felt like he went a little hard on everybody, you know?
It was roasting people?
Roasting, yeah. Like inappropriate shit, dog.
I haven't seen that one.
That's probably like the only one. That was probably like the craziest shit, like out of line type shit.
I was watching the one where you guys had Mr. Criminal. And
that one was dope too, fool. Oh, that
was
shit
a good
lit.
one. But that was the first time I've seen it where it was like you, I think I forget her name.
Crystal.
Yeah, and then
Black
ODM.
Kiana.
And you guys went through like this whole like topic thing first. And then you got into the Mr. Criminal. But he was just kind of sitting there like waiting for you.
Oh, fools. Yeah. I think that's when that's when we like started that new structure, I think.
Yeah.
That was a lit fucking podcast, dog, bro. That fucking spot was so hotboxed, fool. It was like the longest one too. It was like over 3 hours.
I don't think I finished that one,
bro. We were so fucking high, dog.
But to me, it was funny. Like you guys were going like it was kind of like a rumor report, gossip thing going on. You guys were going over topics.
You got the little block of cheese made type shit. That's what we call it.
And that girl, I forget her name. I used to say
Crystal.
But she's funny. Like she was saying like funny shit. Like I was kind of into it. And I'm thinking the whole time like, where's Mr. Criminal? And I look at the phone. I'm like, he's just right there chilling, waiting for you to finish. But then he got into it like at the end, you know.
Yeah.
And he had a crazy story.
Yeah, that was a sick podcast.
Were you growing up? Were you into Chicano rap too?
Yeah, dude. I told Criminal when I was, after the podcast we chopped it up, like, hey man, like I grew up listening to you, dog, and it's a fucking trip, to be right here sitting next to you smoking weed and shit.
When
my first time I met him,
I didn't know. That's the podcast I learned that he like keeps it cool with Mr. Capone because he let him like out his contract or whatever. And
oh
him
yeah,
out.
yeah, he was breaking us down that story, like, you know.
I thought that was dope. I
Yeah,
didn't know all that.
Yeah, Capone's chill too, dog. We were just chilling with him out in New Mexico like a month ago.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, me and we're on the same show as him.
Okay.
And we're all in the same lineup. It was like Capone, Lil Eazy-E, Spice One, I think, and Lighter Shade.
You guys have been like going on tour with these people for like a long time?
Actually, with them that was like a new lineup. I'm sure O's been touring with them previously, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But like as soon as when I came in, like nah, I never toured with them before.
Okay,
that's the first time.
Were you was Lalo Gone Brazy there? Because Mr. Capone has a song with Lalo Gone Brazy. You know who that is?
Yeah, I don't think he was there. He wasn't there.
Okay. I saw
he was solo. He was by himself.
I saw a video of Lalo Gone Brazy, Mr. Capone, and Shawty Bay.
Oh shit!
They're all together at a club. I think,
I gotta watch that shit.
I think it was Arizona.
Shawty Bay, that's the one that goes, you know the fucking vibes. That one?
Yeah, I think so.
That's Tortonator's girl right there, fool.
Tortonator.
Yeah. You know the fucking vibes.
That's fucking funny, dog. You know, nowadays, like you've been in the industry or just doing music for a minute now, and it's always been changing as far as like where the spotlight is, where you can get the most views. You know, first it was like back in the day MySpace, and then it went to like Facebook, Instagram, back to Facebook. Now you got TikTok. Do you like keep up with all the new social media? You kind of like stick to one or two?
I'm fucking big on Instagram right now. I never really got into TikTok. I should. You know, because I feel like as an artist, you should be on every platform. I'm mostly on YouTube and Instagram, dog.
As a consumer, like you watching shit or you posting?
Posting Instagram and watching shit YouTube.
Okay.
You know, I'm not really into TikTok, bro. Like I catch myself sometimes though on there. Like I can see why it's so addicting, bro. Because you just go through these videos. And it's like, fuck, no wonder why it's just so addicting. But, like, it's like one of my last apps I, like, go on to.
Okay.
You know, usually mostly Instagram.
Yeah, I only go on TikTok, like, at the end of the day. If, say, I'm in bed chilling the last 10 minutes, I'm like, all right, let me check.
Yeah, but you'll be up for, like, an hour, huh?
Yeah.
Scrolling?
Or you wake up a little bit early for work or whatever, and then you end up getting late to work.
And you're late because you're on TikTok?
You're like, fuck, dog.
You ever been on TikTok so long it says, like, oh, you've been scrolling for a minute?
I hate that, dog.
You seen that shit?
I've been doing that for so long that I've noticed that there's fucking different people now. At first, it was like, hold on, wait, you've been scrolling for too long. And then they be like 6 months later, every 6 months it's like a different person, you know?
Shit. That's
like,
funny,
it's
dude.
I hate that, dog. It makes me feel bad about myself.
I know, like, that's what I'm saying. I can see how that shit's so addicting, fool.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's crazy how they, like, know what you like, fool. Like,
yeah,
videos that interest you, like, you get intrigued by it, like, what the hell?
Like, you search one thing, and then the whole fucking feed will be the same.
Yeah.
Like all that shit that you're into.
The algorithm, dog. It's crazy.
How do they know I love to watch mukbangs, dog? Anything with food.
Little AMSR, ASMR videos. Hey, you ever like talk about something and then you're like, oh fuck, it pops up on your Instagram, the ad?
Bro, I feel like that used to happen a lot more, dog. Now they're like, all right, we can't do that no more. They're on to us.
That's crazy, huh?
That is crazy, fool. Are you a big Amazon guy? You be ordering shit on Amazon?
Not really, fool.
What's the craziest thing you ever order on Amazon?
Lube.
flavored lube.
Some KY jelly.
Nasty motherfucker.
Just kidding, fool. And she's like, no, you ain't.
I know. I was like, nah,
the craziest thing I ever ordered on Amazon? Yeah. Shit. I don't know, dog. Maybe a blow up doll?
That's the craziest shit I ever ordered. I ordered a camera, dog, where I could look where you could look in your ear, and you connect it to your phone, and you're in there like, what the fuck, dog? That's just a trip.
That's crazy.
You know, I could never mind. I'm not gonna say what I'm gonna say.
I actually order a lot of car parts on Amazon, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, like to fix my replace parts. Like, I have a little beater, and then I got my Beamer too. Like, I got a commuter.
Yeah. That
I drive around, and then I drive the Beamer on the weekends type shit. Okay. So I don't like putting miles on the Beamer, like when I'm just driving around town.
That Beamer's sick.
I like to keep it clean, dog. You know?
Yeah.
So only whip it out like. Pause. No, I only
whips out his Beamer, dog.
I only whip it out like on the weekend. My Beamer, my big Mexican wiener.
You know what I'm saying?
Have you ever heard that one?
Yeah. I used to have a Maserati, dog, and it was like my only car.
Yeah.
So fuck, fool. Like
Which one did you have?
I had a Ghibli, like a 2016 Ghibli.
4-door.
Yeah, 4-door with the brown interior.
Sick ass fool.
White.
Those are Maseratis are hard fool.
Yeah, fool. But
what's the maintenance like on those things though?
That's what I'm trying to get to, dog. That fucking I was driving that bitch like every day to back into the work and shit. And, like, luckily I would order my own parts and shit. And then I had a homie that was like Maserati certified. You know, that he would like hook me up with the labor and shit. But the oil change, dog, every 6 months, every 8 months, like fucking $2,000.
For real?
With the rotors, the brakes, and everything, like $2,000. Dog.
$2,000 for the oil?
Well, I would do it all at the same time. Change the oil, the filter, the brakes. Forgot what else, but like 2 G's, dog. Pretty much. Stupid.
Fucking grip.
Stupid
like
expensive.
I know I got lucky too with this Beamer. I know like the BMW mechanic, so I just buy the parts, fool. Like I get them at the wholesale. Like I found this website. It's all genuine BMW. I don't put nothing aftermarket, dog.
Yeah, me too.
I keep everything OE, and I found this spot online. It's super cheap, bro. Like I remember I needed just like some service done. It was like 2 G's or something, and I fucking bought the parts for like $300, and full charge me like $150 to put it on. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I found the plug for my Beamers, so that fool be hooking me up too, man. Shout out to the homie Gino.
Yeah, but I ended up getting rid of it because like the value on the Maseratis, fool, they dropped crazy, dog.
It's like every car, dog.
I bought that shit. I got it for like, sticker price was $27 with tax and everything. Came out to like $35, dog. And then like, but I only had it for 3 years, and that shit dropped from 30 something to 25 in like 3 years.
Damn.
And then I owed like almost that much, dog. So I'm like, I gotta sell it down, come out, wipe my hands with it, dog.
Yeah.
So I sold that bitch.
Come out even.
And I kept my license plate. I put it right there on the wall right here.
No more 23?
Yeah.
Sick ass fool.
Hell yeah, dog. Those 3 years, dog. And I see that shit all the time on the road. Like, oh, I missed that. I'm like, baby, come back. You know, I missed that bitch, dog.
Shit, I bet you get a lot of bitches in that shit.
Yeah, dog.
Yeah.
I did.
Pull up like, oh, what's up, baby?
You know what kind of, you already know exactly what kind of bitch that is. You know, like if a bitch only wants you for your car, like, all right, bitch.
Like girl with the BBL and shit.
Yeah.
So big old chichis.
You got a type or what?
They're all horny.
You got a type?
Yeah, I like Latinos.
Yeah. Do you have any artists that you haven't worked with, or maybe someone you already worked that you want to work with again? Like who you looking at right now?
Who I want to work with right now?
Yeah.
I don't even know, dog. There's so many dope ass artists out right now.
Yeah, there's
like a mainstream artist
or
a
lot of rappers. Well, just anybody in general. Okay, I got a better question. All right, if you had to do a crossover record, okay, pop record, like out of this world, who would you pick?
Like a singing one?
Yeah, like you would have to pick somebody that would like, let's say like a Bruno Mars, Post Malone, Taylor Swift, Beyonce.
Oh, someone that's mainstream?
Yeah, if you had a crossover record, who would you go with?
Shit.
Who would you fuck with the most?
I don't even know, dog. Like to go like viral and shit?
Like it would
like
just
Beyonce or some shit.
Just send you crazy. Beyonce?
Yeah, Beyonce would probably take you up there, dog.
And what kind of song would it be? What would you want to rap about? With her on the hook and shit.
Like some Bonnie and Clyde shit like her and Jay-Z did.
Damn.
But like fucking Mexican style, dog.
Mexican style. That's crazy, dog. I always think about that. Like for me, it would probably be like a Bruno Mars. I think a Bruno Mars or Post Malone, like you're out of here, dog. Cause I don't really know any Beyonce songs that has like a rap feature on it that went crazy, like other than old ones, you know, like Lil Wayne, Jay-Z. I don't know. I don't really see her doing rap like that no more.
Yeah, fucking Bruno Mars is dope, dog. That fool's got bangers. And he has like that old school feel, dog.
Yes, but
like that funky. Feel good. Yeah, funky. That feel good music.
My girl, she likes Pandora, right? Because she don't like to pay for shit. So sometimes she put on like the Bruno Mars.
This fool said my girl likes Pandora because she don't like to pay for shit.
Straight up, dog. Keeping it real. So she puts like the Bruno. She puts on different stations sometimes, right? And then she'll put like Bruno Mars, and I'm all like banger, 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 banger. Like fool. Yes, hella bangers.
That fool's got bangers, dog. I remember I was on a Spotify one time, and it was like billion, like billions of hits, dog.
Damn.
Streams on each song. I'm like, damn, this motherfucker popping. But like they are bangers, fool. Like every song he has is like radio hit.
But they're good too. Like you said, they have like that funky rhythm in the background.
Yeah.
Who's the best live performer you've ever seen?
Live performer. Game was dope. JJ Fat. Like when I first like as a fan, like when I was in the crowd.
Yeah.
Game was dope. Dude, low key fucking Machine Gun Kelly, fool.
Yeah.
That fool was sick as fuck. I saw him at Pay Dues in San Bernardino.
When was this?
Fuck, dude, like 2010 maybe.
Okay.
2009. It's like before he went all like rock and shit, dog. He was like rapping still. He had like I'm a Wild Boy. Remember that when that song came out? It's like old school shit. It was on the radio and shit. But like he was like a dope. I remember like fucking seeing that fool perform, and I was like, damn, this is his show's like fucking sick. And he like jump off the stage and he like started mosh pits and shit. That shit was crazy. Shit was a good little. That was like my first time going to a concert too.
Oh, okay.
Well, I've been to previous concerts, but like that was my like first big festival, and I remember seeing him there because I was waiting for Ice Cube, and he was like one of the openers. But Game's dope, Corrupt sick.
Okay.
Snoop. I seen all these fools when I went to Hollywood West was one, dog.
Okay.
I seen all those fools right there, like West Coast. That shit was hard.
That's dope.
It's dope ass fucking performance right there, dude.
One of the best festivals I ever went to was Rock the Bells. Like 2008. It was like Nas, Wu-Tang Clan. They even had some fools from like Art of Bowl. They had like what's that fool's name, dog? Was it Otis Redding? Otis Redding, I think. Psycho Realm. I got my shirt signed by fucking Sick Jackin. And then fucking what's that fool's name? I forget that fool's name. How can I forget this fool's name? Fool in the wheelchair. Duke was out there like in the wheelchair. Like, you know, they're all walking in the crowd just like nothing. Like, I was like, damn, that's fucking dope, dog.
That's dope. I want to meet Sick Jackin, dog. He's like one of my favorite underground rappers. Him and Immortal Technique.
Fuck.
I used to bump that song Hollywood Drive-By, fool. You ever heard it?
No,
by
them too?
Sick Jackin and Immortal Technique.
No, I never heard it.
I used to bump that shit's hard for you to listen to that shit.
Hollywood Drive-By, that sounds dope.
It was sick as fuck. I used to bump that shit. Straight Bullets, the mixtape. You never heard it?
No.
It was like sick, bro.
Well, like Psycho Realm was like the soundtrack to my like teenage years when I was doing stupid shit, you know. So fuck, dude. I sometimes I feel like I can't even listen to that music no more because I feel like, you know, I'm a dad now, dog. I'm a fucking father. I'm a corny ass dad, dog. You know what I mean?
You bump now, dog, when your kid's in the car.
Well, we listen to like Drake and shit, dog.
Jersey Drake.
Did
you go to the concert right here in LA?
This is the first time I didn't go.
You always go though?
Yeah, I've gone to all of them except this one.
I always want to see a Drake show, dude.
Well, I'm a big fan. I'm a Drake fan. I got the album and everything.
The OVO.
You know what I'm saying? OVO.
I want to go see that fool live, dog. I seen a lot of people went to his concert.
I was saying this in the last podcast that I haven't even released yet, but like, I don't think he's a great performer.
Nah?
He has a lot of he's my favorite artist because he has the most songs that I like from an artist. Like, I like a lot of his songs. Like, you know, like any subject I fuck with his music, but live performance, it's not great. I don't think it's great because he'll sing the song, but like in a different note, in a different key, and then he'll just like talk the whole time. He's not really like giving you a performance, you know. I don't know, dog. That's probably gonna piss a lot of people off. But as a Drake fan, I feel like I can see because I paid a lot of money to see that fool many times, you know.
Yeah.
But you watch videos on Instagram and it looks lit. It looks dope. I've been in the pit. I've been like in the first section around the bowl, whatever. I've seen different places and.
Damn. Let me go check it out. There's one thing you can't take away though. He got all the bitches, huh?
Low key, dog. Not even low key, high key.
All the baddies right there, full at the freaking Drake concert.
You know what? That's also another thing too. Like if you go, like just you know, there's gonna be nothing but bitches there, dog.
Straight up,
nothing but bitches.
Baddies too, huh?
When I went to the one when he was in, I think it was it Summer 16? No, Scorpion. I went to the Scorpion tour, and it was in Staples Center, dog. And I met girls from all over the world. Fool. Like, I'll just start chopping it up with people in the lines for the merch, the lines for the beer, whatever. Like, oh, where you from? Like, oh, we came from Australia. We're from New Zealand. We're from fucking Ireland. Like, they come from all over the world to vacation in LA and also see Drake at the same time. Like, they kind of like, they set up their vacation around the concert. So you meet a lot of people, dog. I mean, which is something crazy to me because I like right here where I live in Southgate. This is where all the cooks, all the construction workers like live, you know, all the working class people live here. Yeah. So you always meet people that are from here, you know, like or from Mexico, like. But when I've never been to an event like that where you meet people from like other parts of the world, you know, I kind of felt like how people feel when they go to college. Like, you know, you go to college, you meet people from all over the country and shit like that. Yeah. Like, it kind of gave me that feeling, like, oh, this is new. This is weird. I didn't go to college. You go to college?
Nah, I didn't go to college. Man, I barely graduated high school, dog.
Me too, dog. I literally had a 2.1, dog.
Yeah, I remember I cut class every day of senior year. I only went to 2 classes.
Damn.
First and second, and I would dip. Never come back.
I got kicked out my senior year for getting in a fight, and then my dad got called to the dean's office,
Mm-hmm.
and the dean's all like, all right, sign this paper, we're sending your son to Huntington Park, he's kicked out, he's out of here. My dad's like, I ain't signing shit, you ain't kicking him out. And then he's like, no, you have to. So it ended up like he didn't have to, so they couldn't kick me out because my dad didn't sign the papers. I didn't even know you could do that. I didn't know you could tell him no, you know?
No.
So my dad's are like, no, you got to do something because there's no way I can take him to that school. So they ended up letting me show up for second period for government and then sending me home. So school started at 7. I would show up at 9, be at school for an hour, and then go home. They didn't let me go to brunch or lunch because I was a danger to the other students.
What the fuck?
Because I socked like 5 fools. I got down with like 5 fools.
Sick ass fool.
Hell yeah, I was a bully. Dog.
Like, what's up, fools? No more.
No more. Nah, I was going by a different name back then, but yeah, dog. So high school, like I couldn't wait to get out of high school. Did you have a good high school experience, or you hated that shit?
It was cool, dog. I played sports in high school.
What'd you play?
Baseball.
Me too. What position do you play?
First, third, and catcher.
Okay, power hitter.
Yep. You already know.
Know what I'm saying? But you didn't want to play college ball or what?
Nah, well, I didn't make grades, bro.
Oh,
I played to like junior year, and then
that was it.
yeah, I started
Fucking around.
smoking weed. You know, rapping.
That was your new sport? Smoking weed?
Smoking weed, rolling J's, doing push-ups.
Push-ups? I remember I knew I was a real weed smoker when I started rolling zigzag joints, but king size. Remember the big orange ones?
Yeah.
That's when I knew I'm like, all right, I'm officially fucking smoking weed out here, dog.
I used to smoke hella blunts, fool.
What kind?
Swishers. Grapes.
Remember the double XLs? The
Yeah.
wraps? I used to fuck with those because I was broke as fuck.
I used to like the blunts, fool, for some reason. We only smoke Swishers.
Swishers was strong. Weird. That's when I realized that I wasn't only like not addicted, but I realized that I didn't only like weed, but I also like tobacco. Because if you're smoking Swishers, dog, that's just full straight tobacco.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, true. And like I remember as I got older, I phased it out. Like I got on joints.
Yeah.
Because I used to bum Wiz Khalifa, fool. You know, all real paper planes, papers.
Yeah.
So I started smoking joints, and like I've been on joints since better, bro. It's like
you breathe better.
Yeah, you breathe better, and fucking you can taste the weed and shit. You know. Yeah. I still smoke blunts here and there though, some backwoods or something. But
I remember me and the homie started working in downtown LA at this like little factory or whatever, and the owners were like Middle Eastern. They were like from Iraq or some shit. I don't know, Africa, Pakistan or some shit. And they were like, "Oh, you fool smoke weed?" Like, hell yeah, we smoke weed. They're like, "All right, after work, meet us on the roof, the parking lot." And then they rolled a spliff for the first time, which is like papers with tobacco in it. And we're like, "Fuck, that's fucking." You know, it gave you like a straight head rush right away. And I was like, "Damn, this is crazy." They're like, back in my country, we used to put hashish in it. That shit was dope as fuck.
Yeah, dude. I smoked a couple of what they call spliffs, huh?
Yeah, spliffs.
Yeah, you get like a hella like. It's
hard.
weird. Like you get like a super like lightheaded, huh?
Almost dizzy.
Yeah, it's
almost
weird.
Dizzy,
it's
dog.
Weird as shit.
So you've been all up and down the West Coast, performing different venues and stuff like that. You have any run-ins with any janky promoters?
The janky promoters, yup. More, how they say, more often than not, I guess. Yeah, they're everywhere, bro. You know, some of these fools like, I don't talk shit on nobody. I ain't gonna say no names, but some of these fools, like, you know, it's their first time throwing a show, dude, and they don't really know what they're doing. I guess they're not janky. I guess just not experienced yet, and they're not organized and have like the experience in that shit yet. But yeah, there's some janky promoters out there, dog.
What are some of the things you gotta look out for when like you could tell, oh, this was a janky promoter, you know?
If the ticket sells, if they haven't fucking paid the back end yet, or like flights, if you haven't got the flights yet, full like rent a car, hotel, like shit like that. If you haven't gotten it yet, dude, like it's usually like a red flag, bro. Especially if you don't have it like the week of.
Okay.
You know, usually the good promoters are on it, fool. They'll try to get the cheapest flights possible, so they'll try to book you out a flight like way in advance, you know. So, but yeah, like those are some signs, you know.
Okay. What are some like the best venues you had a show at?
Best venues. Arenas are dope, fool.
Yeah.
Casinos, arenas, those are like the dope ass shows, fool. Amphitheaters. Like Denver, Colorado has a dope ass amphitheater we performed at. Shout out to Art LeBeau, all the Art LeBeau people. We performed at the casino up there, Buffalo Bills, at the Desert Star Arena. And like we performed on a cruise, dog, too, in May. Like that shit was lit. We performed on a fucking boat, dog.
Yeah.
On the very top deck. It was fucking sick.
Do you get to stay on the cruise the whole time?
Yeah, it was the old school cruise. Okay. So it was a Cinco de Mayo weekend. We left on a Friday and we came back on a Monday. But we were out there the whole time. We did 2 shows, performed on the deck or whatever upstairs it's called. They had like a stage, sick ass sound system, all that, dog.
Was that your first time on a cruise?
First time on a cruise too.
I went on a cruise one time. That shit was dope.
Yeah, that shit's dope, and it's all you can drink and everything. All you can eat, all you can drink. Fuck,
yeah.
I'm in heaven, fool.
I love that, dog.
And then we went to freaking Mexico, Ensenada.
Okay.
Go out there and kick it. Went to Papa's and Beer and all that shit.
Did you perform there?
No, we just kicked it down there and drank. But everyone from the boat, everyone at Papa's and Beer was from the boat, so they recognized us. We're right there getting buckets of beer all day.
Oh, yeah.
Free buckets, free shots, all that shit.
What's your go-to beer?
Modelo.
Okay. Go-to shot. What's your go-to shot?
Go-to shot, some Don Julio Blanco.
Damn, dog. You like the same shit I like, dog.
Hell yeah. Some Don Julio Blanco, Modelo. Fucking fire right there, dog.
Facts.
If I'm drinking like liquor, I like Jack.
Straight Jack?
Jack and Coke.
Okay, yeah, it's delicious.
Or Henny and Coke. Man, I like anything full straight up. Like, you know, people are like, oh, I can't drink that. Like, literally, I'll drink a drink, not like whatever it is, you know?
The only shit I don't fuck with is gin.
Gin? Like, it tastes like, what's it called? Pine
Sol?
It has like, what's it called, fool? Like, not Pine Sol. Is it Pine Sol?
No,
it tastes like piney, though.
I don't like how that shit tastes.
It tastes weird.
But I you know, back in my drinking days, I could drink anything, dog. And I could almost outdrink almost anybody, you know?
For real?
Yeah.
Shit, sick ass fool.
But
drinking on the table, Mark. This fool usually rolls with like a growler and shit.
Yeah. This fool is a big drinker.
This fool, fucking beer connoisseur. Fucking sick ass Mark.
I could typically I'll drink anybody, but I don't drink anymore, so. Back in my old days, Mark.
You hung up the mug, fool?
I had to, dog.
Yeah.
What are some of the most embarrassing things you've done drunk?
Shit, I don't remember.
Good one. You know, this is stupid. I don't remember that.
Know,
Blacked out.
Maybe like the stupid shit. You know, you like drunk text fucking girls and shit when you're all faded.
I hate
or
that.
send those drunk texts like, well, what's up, baby? Where you at? You know, like those kind of fucking. Then you wake up the next morning, or you post something dumb on Instagram and shit, like you're all faded.
Yeah. You think you're, at the time you think you're posting the coolest, smoothest shit.
For real, and like
you wake up in the morning like, fuck.
This shit literally just happened to me like 2 weeks ago. We're at Odium's birthday party. I was faded, fool. Yeah. I posted this fucking video. I'm like, oh yeah, I just posted it. The next morning, you know, you're all drunk looking at your story, dog. You're like, what the fuck was I doing? Like, everyone's telling me like, you look faded. Like everyone's all telling me I look faded. Like I could tell by the eyes. And I fucking just delete them the next morning. I'm all, fuck, what the fuck happened last night?
Yeah, dude. That's the main reason why I stopped drinking. I was doing stupid shit. I hate that shit.
Yeah, fuck out of that.
Do you ever do like, oh, I'm never drinking again thing?
Not really, because I wouldn't consider myself like a heavy drinker.
Okay.
I don't drink during the week or nothing. Like, and I drink socially. I don't like, oh, I'm gonna end a fucking beer type shit. Like people drink on their lunch breaks and shit, you know?
Yeah.
I don't fucking do that kind of shit, dog. Like I literally just drink like maybe on Friday or Saturday. That's it. And I only turn up maybe one night, if that, you know?
Yeah.
Like I just got back from San Diego, bro. I didn't even turn up really.
No.
I had like maybe like some beers on Friday or Saturday, and then Sunday just chilled, you know?
I used to have a coworker when I used to work at the eye doctor in HP. And I got the fool that I'm talking about. I got him the job. He was like the homie back then. And this fool would drink Four Locos on his lunch break, dog.
Is that why you got a Four Loco banner?
Yeah, dude. We used to be banging Four Locos all the time. Shout out to Four Loco.
Dude, I used to have a fake ID, dog, when I was like 16. I bought I had a fake ID when I was like 14, 15, fool.
Damn. From
Nevada. I remember that shit. But when I was like 16, I bought Four Locos because it just came out. And I fucking, they might have been out already. But it was that flavor right there, dog, the blue one. And I got 2 of them. I pounded one. It tastes like shit, fool. But then, like, once you finish the first one, the second one goes down smooth. And I was fucked up. Off Four Locos, off 2.
Fuck, dog.
And, like, that was, like, our shit. Like, oh, let's get some Four Locos. Me and the homies, we'd go pack in the van and go get the Four Locos and shit. Fucking get faded for cheap, bro. They're like $2.
Yeah, they're till this day they're still pretty cheap. They're probably like $5, you know.
Damn,
it's a cheap faded.
What was your beer back in the day, fool? When you would drink?
Me and the homies used to drink Budweiser, dog.
Yeah,
believe it or not.
You ever said 40s?
Yeah, 40s. We would drink Budweiser 40s or High Life. I don't know
fuck with
why.
High Life.
I don't know why the High Life, the 32 ounce, just looks like it's probably like it's a hip hop icon. You know, like
I used to sip on High Lifes all the time, dog.
we used to buy cases of that shit.
High Lifes and
Or
Mickey's. I like Mickey's.
Mickey's was. I would drink it, but that shit
40
was
ounce of Mickey's.
pretty nasty, dog.
Nah,
It's
fool,
too
that shit was
strong.
good, dog.
Nah,
Mickey's was fire.
I'm a blonde beer, whatever, ale guy. You know, like Modelo's.
You're all crafty. You like the craft beers?
I got a homie who makes beer, dog. That's the only reason I know it's an ale. I got a homie who can make your own beer. You tell him what flavor you want, he'll make it for you.
Like the Michelob Ultras?
I fuck with Michelob Ultras. I have. You don't fuck with them?
No, I like them too. They're fire.
You know why I drink them? Because they make me feel less fat.
It make you feel skinny, fool? Give me an Ultra. Hey, we tried the Happy Dads, fool?
I recently tried them. The last time I ever drank was like a month and a half ago, and I got the grape Happy Dads.
The Death Row one?
Yep.
Says they're fire, fool.
They don't taste like anything, dog.
They're bomb.
They're pretty dangerous.
I've been stuck on those lately, fool. Like, I've been buying the fruit punch one and the purple ones.
And I don't fuck with seltzers at all. I fucking hate seltzers.
Those are fucking bomb, though.
But those taste good, dog.
And they got the electrolytes in them, fool, so they rehydrate you and shit.
Yeah, supposedly, you know.
Fuck it. They sold me on it, fool.
That's how I got sold on fucking Ultras, dog, because it's fucking 0 carbs or like 90 calories. Like, because a Modelo's like 230, right, per?
Yeah.
So I'm like, yes, well, I'm not. But what happens is because they're sold whatever light, you end up drinking 20 of them instead of 10 Modelos.
I feel like Ultras don't do shit, though, fool, to me.
Yeah,
that's weird.
That's why you gotta drink a lot of them.
Yeah.
Damn.
Happy Dads getting me pretty faded, though, fool.
Yeah. Yeah, I got fucked up off Happy Dads. I came home and like did some dumb shit. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not drinking no more, dog.
Sick ass fool.
I gotta stop, dog.
Give him a Happy Dad.
Fucking who are your sport teams? Who you fuck with?
It's Lakers all day, basketball, baseball, Angels,
Boo.
Football, Cowboys.
Boo.
I was a Raider fan.
Please tell me why you're on court right now facing life sentences. Why are you an Angels fan, dog?
Because I was like the closest team to Corona, fool.
Okay. You would go to a lot of Angel games?
Yeah, I used to go to Angel games a lot, dude.
When you were growing up, was it like when they won the World Series in 02?
Yeah.
Erstad, Tim Salmon,
Garrett
Anderson, Lackey,
Eckstein, all those fools.
Eckstein was sick.
Sick ass fool, huh?
Sick ass fool for sure.
At least I got to witness my team win a World Series, fool.
So did I, dog.
That's not a real one, though. That's the bowl ring, fool.
Nah. It's still a ring, dog.
I guess, fool. Half a season ring. I guess I count the Laker championship, so I got to count the Dodger one, right?
Exactly, dog. I mean, if you know, it's still like,
you know, if it was a full season, you guys wouldn't make it.
Well, I mean,
all your players would have gotten hurt as always.
I mean,
Kershaw.
Really coming from an Angels fan, dog, like you fools are out the playoffs before the All-Star break, so I wouldn't be talking.
Fuck
dog.
it. At least they don't disappoint us, fool, when we get to the playoffs.
You literally have two of the best players in the world, dog. Shohei Ohtani and fucking Mike Trout.
Yeah,
Just wasting their talent, dog.
Shohtani's gonna leave probably, fool.
He just got hurt though.
Oh shit.
He just hurt his elbow again.
Still
but he has to leave. He has no choice, dog. That organization doesn't know what they're doing.
I agree. We suck.
Mm-hmm.
It is what it is.
So how are you a Cowboys fan?
Just born into it, bro.
No choice.
Families.
Huh? Mm.
You know, all Cowboys fans. All my cousins, my uncle.
You guys go to like the games and shit when they're in town?
I never been to a Cowboys game. I need to go. I want to go to Dallas.
Yeah, they have a badass stadium.
I want to go to the actual stadium.
AT&T.
You know, hopefully I can get some downtime this year and go.
You guys just got the quarterback from the Niners, Trey Lance.
The Cowboys?
Yep.
Oh shit! I didn't even up to date on that shit.
Yeah.
I need to start catching up, fool. You play fantasy football?
No, hell no, I can't.
Fuck.
That's just too stressful for me. I get into it too much, you know.
Shit, fool. I usually play, but I feel like last year, like I was real busy. I didn't even have time to fucking manage my team, dog.
Yeah.
And then they hit me up again this year. I was like, oh fuck, I don't even got. I said yeah, but then like the draft was on the day I had a show, and I was like, oh, I can't even fucking draft. Like that's bullshit. So I was just like, I waived my spot, you know. I said give it to somebody else.
Yeah, dog, I get stressed out, and then like you said, I'll be forgetting to update my shit. I don't know who's injured, you know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because football is like my third favorite sport. Number one is for sure is basketball. I mean, I'm sorry, baseball. It's baseball, then basketball, then football. You know, so like I don't know. Even baseball, I used to sit down and watch full games on TV. I don't even do that no more. I just watch the highlights on YouTube.
Yeah,
and keep it pushing. You know, I'm not as big a sports fan as I used to be when I was a kid.
Yeah, it's like shit. You ain't got time no more, dog.
Yeah, that's facts.
You'd rather focus your time on other shit.
Yeah, focus on me. You know.
You know?
Some me time.
Highlights are just as good as watching the whole game. Shit.
It's probably even better, dog.
Yeah.
You know,
you just get you miss all the commercials and shit.
Hell yeah, that boring shit.
Yeah.
You been to a Dodger game?
I actually have.
Okay, what'd you think? When was it?
It was cool. I went like last year.
Okay, so since they remodeled that shit.
I don't know.
The back of the field, like there's like these restaurants in the back now. There's a little bit of grass.
Oh yeah, I think there was. I think it was like
welcome to Blue Heaven or some shit.
Oh, I think it has to be
yeah.
Because I went last year like around this time.
Yeah. So it's already updated. It's pretty cool. I like it because it's one of the oldest stadiums like there is left. You know, so they hadn't done shit in a long time.
Yeah, I went to 2 games last year. I went when they played the Angels and Dodgers too. That shit was lit. I had sick ass seats right on the field.
Okay. Right after the pandemic, when they let people come in, I got some seats right behind home plate, dog.
Yeah,
sick ass seats
for the low or no?
$400.
Damn, that's good. Fool.
Yeah, usually they're like 1,000 or 800. You know,
because everyone was scared to go out still.
Yeah. And I was fucking heckling those against the Padres. I was heckling these fools, and everybody could hear me because there's not that many people there. Had a good time, dog.
Shit, one of the homies plays for the Dodgers. Fool.
Who?
Joe Kelly.
That's your homie?
The pitcher, yeah.
You went to school with him or what?
I went to school with him. I played baseball with him.
Lies, dog.
Nah, for real, fool. Look it up. He went to Corona High.
You still keep in contact with that fool?
Nah, me and his brother are real cool, dog. We were the same age.
Okay.
So he actually I just got back in contact with him.
Okay.
Shout out to my dog Chris Kelly. That's my homie right there.
Let's go to a game, dog. VIP, homie.
Shit, yeah, I got a bunch of like shit signed by him, like cards and baseballs, all that shit.
That's dope. The only I don't know anybody from the MLB, but when we were in high school, we played against some fools that ended up making it. Some fools from Chatsworth. All right, dog.
Chatsworth, Tennessee.
Chatsworth, Chatsworth, the porn capital of the world, dog. Fucking LA. Chatsworth, that's why they make all the porn videos.
Vivid Entertainment.
No, exactly, yeah.
Actually, I think I seen that shit, dog. It's like on the side of the freeway, huh? Yep. When you're driving. I'm so horny.
You would know that, dog.
Look, that's him.
I'm here.
He's from Vivid.
That's him, huh? That's why you brought him here. The casting couch.
Bring in the models.
You know. You have any upcoming? Before we go to upcoming shows, let's do top 5 West Coast rappers of all time.
Top 5 West Coast. All right, Tupac, Ice Cube, Nipsey Hussle. Trying to think, fool. It's too many. I fuck with Eazy-E.
Got one more.
Fuck, I'm gonna give it to fucking Snoop, dog. I had to put Snoop on that bitch.
Say it again. You had Ice Cube,
Tupac,
Eazy-E,
Tupac, Ice Cube, Eazy-E. Fuck, I forgot the rest, fool. Who do I have right now? Oh, Nipsey Hussle.
Nipsey.
Fool, I think I might put DJ Quick on there, dog. Ooh. DJ Quick or Snoop, one of those fools.
Damn, dog.
You know?
I was gonna go.
Toss up.
I would go Tupac, Too Short. Damn, dog. Ice Cube, The Game, and West Coast. Fuck, dude. It's hard for me to pick between Dr. Dre and Snoop because it's kind of like the same person to me.
Yeah.
Because when I was like 11, the Chronic 2001, I would probably go with just because. Damn, I'll probably go to Snoop.
Snoop. Yeah.
Did you know that Jay-Z wrote Still Dre?
Yeah.
When did you find that out? Did you always know that? Or you recently found that out?
I think I knew that shit.
I recently found that out. That shit broke my heart, dog.
For real?
Yeah. It's a fucking West Coast anthem, and Jay-Z wrote that shit.
Jay-Z wrote a lot of shit on the Chronic on 2001.
I didn't know that, dog.
Yeah. So did Eminem.
Oh yeah?
I think so. Damn. Look on the back of the credits, dude.
And another one that like shit that tripped me out was Corrupt is from like Corrupt is like from Mississippi or something. And then fucking Exhibits from New Mexico.
Really?
You consider New Mexico West Coast?
I mean, it's on the West Coast.
Is it though? Is it touching the water?
Coast is like California, Oregon, Washington.
Yeah, it's gotta be touching the coastline.
Yeah.
But it's west. It's like west southwest, but I don't know West Coast. But I think Corrupt came over when he was like young and shit, and Nate Dogg too. But I don't know.
Nate Dogg's dope, fool.
Nate Dogg is dope, fool.
I wish I could do a song with that fool.
I used to know a fool that his dad was buried like within 10, 15 feet of Nate Dogg.
Oh yeah.
He has a big ass plaque and shit. She was pretty dope. Right there, I think it's in Long Beach that he's buried and shit.
Little Inhale be holding it down though, fool. That fool's doing some sick shit.
Oh, you like him?
Nate Dogg's son, yeah.
I seen him on like No Jumper. That's all I know about.
Yeah,
him.
he be doing some. He sounds pretty dope, fool.
Yeah.
Yeah, the homie Ace, fucking. I think he fucks with him.
Okay.
Like on his beats and shit. That fool be doing some dope shit.
That's what's up. I haven't really heard his music.
Carrying on the G Funk.
Kind of looks like him, no?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Facts.
I used to fuck with Game Heavy too. Fool, you said that fool was like one of your rappers.
Yeah, I think him and the Game and Drake is my two favorite rappers of all time because it really like depicts two different eras in my life. You know, like when I was doing crazy shit or whatever, like being stupid, I was listening to a lot of Game and West Coast shit. Mm-hmm. And then I grew up, you know, became a dad, became more of a man and shit. And like that Drake shit really started like.
So you can put up with your kids and shit, huh?
Yeah, but he also be talking about like, you know, like when you get older, like I still sometimes say shit like, oh, depression isn't real or anxiety isn't real. Like, you know, I say shit like that sometimes. But then sometimes you get older and you start like kind of like actually like noticing what you're going through. Like, oh shit, like I think that shit, you know, you start believing in that shit.
Yeah.
You ever had like a panic attack or be depressed or anything like that?
Never, bro.
You're just always super happy?
Well, I think I'm strong-minded, you know?
Yeah, that's what I used to say, dog.
I never had depression, panic attack, anxiety, none of that.
Oh, you know,
like I know that shit's real, dude, but I've never personally experienced it, you know.
I recently experienced like super anxiety. The last time I got faded, and that's another big reason why I stopped drinking, dog. Any shows lined up coming up soon?
Shit, hell yeah, dude. We booked out, bro. We got well, I can say it now. We're gonna be on the cruise. We're going on the Super Legends cruise next weekend, September 15th. When are you gonna air this?
What's today? Today's the what? The 6th?
Yeah.
Probably around the 20th.
All right, cool. I can say it. We're going to be on the Super Legends cruise for our LeBeau's people. I think our LeBeau people's throwing it, or they're tied into it. But we're going to be on the Super Legends cruise, going to Ensenada 15th through the 18th next week.
Sick.
We're a special. I think it's sold out already.
Damn.
We're a special guest. So we're not even on the bill or advertised. We're just showing up and performing. Damn. No one knows, dog. So that's why I seen if I can say it or not. Then after that, we're gonna be at the YouTube Theater, SoFi Stadium, for the Art LeBeau tribute show. You know, along with Zap, MC Magic, you know, Rolls Royce, legendary people. Then after that, we're doing a show in San Diego with Ice Cube. It's a West Coast concert. Ice Cube, Warren G, Lighter Shade of Brown, E40.
Damn.
Dope ass lineup, bro. Yeah, we just fucking booked, bro. I think we're going to Sacramento, like all these places, bro. You can find all the tour stops on shoplsob.com and go on their tour dates.
Okay.
That's where all the ticket info and all that shit is.
When people want to see you guys live, like they can also go on your Instagram and find out your dates and stuff, or is
yeah. So we post the flyer with the dates on there too, the tour dates, but the best would be like the most updated one to be go to shoplsob.com.
Shop
LSOB.
LSOB. Okay. You said it's just too smooth, too fast. But it's lighter shade of brown, huh?
Yeah, LSOB.
That's dope, dog. I really appreciate you pulling up to me, dog. You know, like you got a living legend in the building to like coming out and like, you know, like show some love to a small platform like me, you know, like I really appreciate it, dog. And I know you're coming from you know, not the closest place, and you just have like this legendary like, you know, history with hip hop and everything, and I'm such a big fan of hip hop, and I just want to say I really appreciate you pulling up, dog. For sure.
I appreciate you. You already know, dog. Shit.
Tapped in with a legend right now.
With no mo.
Know what I'm saying? Guys, tap in with the homie right here. Make sure you guys check out his tour dates. Tap in with him. Show some love in the comments, and like we always say, man, pull up, turn up, and stay lit. Let's get it.